We would be walking through the grocery store and someone would stop and recognize him, and you could see him beam. He loved the recognition for it.
Take me back to the start of your relationship with Joel. What is it that attracted you to him?
He was striking, and he could light up a room. That was one of the characteristics that he bared the entire time of our marriage. He was exceptionally charismatic. I mean, people were drawn to him.
Karoline Borega says for years, she thought her husband Joel Kern was one of the good ones, a stellar officer in good standing with the Colorado Springs Police Department. By all accounts, he was a pillar of his community and the most devoted father to his son and daughter.
What do I do?
Just pull it up. Don't reel it that tight. Okay, I'll help you.
That's so gross. Oh my God, it's so gross.
But all of that would come crashing down.
I believe that people like Joel, they're very good at wearing the masks that they want you to see.
Now Karoline is sharing all the stomach-churning details of her experience with deception.
Who would you have sex with? Why can't you just be honest?
I am being honest.
Joel's indiscretions are at the center of the 4th season of Hulu's hit series, Betrayal, based on the acclaimed podcast of the same name by Andrea Gunning.
Tell me about the time that you first heard Karoline's story.
She wrote into us, and, at first we thought this may be one episode. And when we uncovered the investigation files and the recordings of Joel Kern, and it really illuminated the way he lied, and we realized this has to be a season.
Karoline thought she was going to spend the rest of her life with her ideal man. But in 2022, Joel dropped a bombshell, texting Karoline that his department had opened an internal investigation on him following a disturbing discovery.
And I wrote back, "What are you talking about? What is going on?" And he wrote back, "I was caught receiving oral sex in my cop car. I lied about it during an internal affairs investigation. I'm pending termination. I have ruined our lives."
The incident uncovered after the husband of the woman he was having an affair with confronted Joel at his home.
That's my wife out there, the one that you in your cruiser? What are you talking about?
When he was revealing his actions to me, I thought, God, are you getting ready to get charged? What else is there?
In fact, Karoline would quickly learn there had been countless other affairs. From a tenant who was renting a property she had inherited from her parents.
Have you done anything with my husband? Have you done anything with my husband? Has my husband ever made an advance on you?
To the mother of her daughter's classmate, to another employee at the Colorado Springs Police Department.
Joel's probably the most sophisticated manipulator I've ever encountered.
I don't know the man that I was married to. I mean, he's a lie. He was giving a cover. The kids and I, allowed for him to kind of have this all-American dad persona.
Karoline filed for separation, and Joel moved out of their home into an RV, their kids supporting their mom. The series highlighting a moment when daughter Nicole realized that Karoline was heading to Joel's RV and left school to make sure she was safe and help confront her father.
How many people did you talk to them? 50? 100? What's the range?
What was going through your head as a mom listening to your kids confront Joel?
It was horrible because this was not something that had been just devastating to a marriage. It was devastating to them as how they knew their father figure. It was an act. He was just an actor.
Karoline's divorce from Joel was settled later that year. While the investigation was pending, Joel entered rehab with hopes of saving his career, but never completed his stint. He retired with pension, and ultimately no charges were filed.
There was no repercussion outside of you can just retire and walk away. He just walks away free and clear. I mean, quite frankly, when a snake sheds its skin and slithers away, it's still a snake.
Joel Kern did not respond to multiple requests for comment.
Do you think there's a world where if he was maybe 10% more careful, that he could have lived on with this lie and sort of just kept living his life?
The scene where the husband of one of the women that he has an affair with knocks on the door.
That's my wife out there, the one that you in your cruiser? What are you talking about? Okay, my wife is there. Safe. I just want to know if you know her. I have no idea who you're talking about.
If he never knocked on that door, Karoline may still be married right now. I mean, just sit with that for a second.
In a statement to ABC affiliate KRDO 13, Colorado Springs Police Department said it has nothing new to add to the record regarding former officer Joel Kern. Any officer may retire while a misconduct investigation is pending, because Colorado law does not authorize CSPD to withhold or revoke the officer's earned pension benefits solely on that basis.
How did you get CSPD to kind of talk and play ball with you for this series?
We were able to make requests and get these investigation files. And to their credit, they gave them over, and so I have a lot of respect for that.
Karoline still lives in Colorado Springs, learning to make peace with the ghosts that live there too.
This is what Betrayal does. It not only shatters your reality, but your understanding of your space is different. So when she drives around Colorado Springs, where she's grown up and lived her whole life, it now feels different because she looks at buildings where she knows her ex-husband has had affairs.
One of the things that I think is imperative for people to know is that not only was the docuseries and the podcast therapeutic and healing, but it was healing because everything I say is corroborated by multiple sources and passed through a legal team. It shows that this is the truth.
Karoline hopes others in similar situations will feel less alone after hearing her story.
There were so many years where my identity was mom and a wife or a wife of a police officer, and I put everything else on the back burner. What was once the title of we is now me. And right now I'm just focusing on making sure that my life is, happy.
Were you surprised that this resonated with so many people?
I was nervous to tell my story and to be so vulnerable to an entire world, but there was this internal fire in me that just really wanted women specifically to know they were not alone and to have that empowerment and to understand that this is not something they have to sit in silence about.
Our thanks to Ashen. Season 4 of Betrayal: Dirty Secrets is now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.